Hey, what's up guys? So we're here to go over the latest patch note changes in Apex for 1.1 that is now live on console as well as PC. And in addition to that, we're going to go ahead and go over some of the leaks and most recent other Apex stuff. I'm most excited about potentially getting some league play, some type of a ranked mode in this game. So that's going to be pretty cool. But first off, let's go ahead and jump right into the patch notes and the changes. So one huge change is a quality of life to re-add the people that you played with. You can send them an invite now. And that's awesome. This is on PC and console, and it's so helpful because a lot of times, especially if you're rolling solos, it can be pretty rough, and if you finally get a good teammate, it can be kind of difficult to track them down. You have to go, obviously into the Origin app, or even on PlayStation. It's just not easy, so this is a huge quality of life change. You can also just last squad allow invite, so again, these are really nice changes. They also added the option to report a player for other instead of cheating, but these are just small things, and there's also bug fixes, basically stability issues. But in addition to that, if you were to use a keyboard on the Xbox as well as the PlayStation, sometimes when you use the chat, you would get a fatal error. So this can definitely help out with that. If you are a console player but use a keyboard, you can now actually use the chat without getting a fatal script error. But in addition to that, there is only one real change here. The quality of life is nice, don't get me wrong, but the only real change over here is Octane's jump pad no longer affects players when using Into the Void ability. So if you guys didn't know, sometimes Octane can block certain areas as far as doorways go, because he would throw his jump pad in a way where in order to enter you have to go through the door, and he could set the jump pad in a position where you just bounce off. So basically, if you're playing Wraith, you can just use Into the Void and not bounce on that. So this could be considered a buff or a nerf depending on if the Wraith is on your team or not. But that's the only real change here with the latest patch notes, which is why I wanted to also cover some leaks. So let's go ahead and jump into that because there might be a competitive mode coming out pretty soon. So first off, the L-Star, we got to go over that. So this was a gun that was mentioned, and it's already been data mined that is going to be coming out in the game. They've already had the damage integers in the game. But in addition to that, there's actually a skin that apparently some people were getting. This is the L-Star weapon skin. It's called the Cloudburst. It doesn't really matter. It's just a skin. But it shows that the gun is already fully rendered inside of the game. And again, some people apparently found some skins already in the game. But I've already covered this. This was technically something we uploaded a while back. If you guys want to check out what the heck the L-Star is, it is an energy-based weapon that shoots out a projectile. This is Titanfall 2 gameplay. But if you guys want to check that out, I'll have that link down below in the description box as well as the pinned comment. But anyways, yeah, it's hopefully coming out pretty soon, especially if they already have skins for it. I expect it hopefully by next Tuesday, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, this is pretty exciting over here because we got to talk about the new competitive league mode that's going to require tickets, apparently. Anyways, you guys can see this was something that was implemented yesterday, but it was reverted. So before, if you would leave a game before your teammates could even pick up your banner and res you, if you left early, you would have this thing called a leaver penalty, and you couldn't actually queue up. And anyways, you guys can see over here, a leaving penalty was accidentally enabled in Apex Legends earlier today, and Respawn have now addressed it. Full details on how it worked. Basically, if you would leave before your teammates had the chance to actually res you, you would be penalized for that. But this goes back to another leak, courtesy of Apex Leaks News, and you guys can see all of these text names, files that were data mined in the game. Anyways, you can see that there's leagues, league name, league begins minutes, and over in the middle you guys can see leagues welcome text, leagues welcome overview, leagues welcome Monday through Friday, leagues welcome Saturday, Sunday, and then under that, leagues free ticket challenge available, leagues next free ticket minutes, leagues next free ticket hours minutes, leagues next free ticket days hours, and then under that, this is the most important one, leagues no ticket challenges remaining. And then over on the right side you can see that there's qualifications, there's leagues didn't qualify. So it looks like there's some type of competitive mode, because back when this was leaked, this is where people would actually be timed out in this mode. That's what it's supposed to be. So basically, if you guys have played any competitive mode in the game, if you leave, even in Call of Duty, you couldn't queue up for a set amount of time because you left early. So this is probably going to be their competitive mode. It's going to be called Leagues, I guess. But what's really interesting is there's tickets. So I'm not sure if we're going to have to buy these or you earn these in the game. There's a lot of speculation, but I don't want to speculate too much as it's just a leak. We might not get this for a while, but the fact that they already have that whole ban system where you're banned for a set amount of time for leaving earlier makes me want to think this is going to be a competitive mode. It's definitely going to be called the league, but you can see that there is qualifiers. And I'm wondering what we will unlock with that, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, short little news vid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as well as the news. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new here and would like to be up to date with the latest Apex news, leaks, and info on the patch notes, hit the subscribe button and turn on that bell and you'll be notified when more is to come. But thanks for watching, guys, and peace.